Hey y'all, happy Thursday. So the kids are almost out of school. Some cases they are out of school. Oh my gosh, grab some joy while you can. Peace and quiet. I'm here today to paint my camper, 4th of July camper from our biggie box. It's so cute. Lots of parts, but we're gonna just sail right through it. And then I'm gonna test out some foam, some poly foam to use for painting because the Martha Stewart brushes are like pretty much toast. So I thought, well, maybe I could sub some of this poly foam in my Martha Stewart bouncers, and then that's how I get things painted rapidly. You guys know that. And I'm gonna test it out today. Gotta get me some scissors. So how are you guys doing? Thumbs up if you're doing great. Again, happy Thursday. I don't know if you guys love camping. Let me know. You know, too bad I don't have a laser that could cut this into a million little pieces. Anyway, we're just gonna try this out. If it sucks, I won't do it again. And it may be brilliant. Who knows? So in our biggie box, so we just had openings for our subscription art boxes. That's where we send you 2 or 3 projects a month. Oh, every other month. And so it was 4th of July flavored, and I don't have these glued yet, but they're so freaking cute. I have to show you guys. There is a popsicle. It says Sweet Land of Liberty. That's backwards, y'all. There you go, right? Sweet Land of Liberty. I haven't glued the bow on. Here's a small prototype of our star, and I just love, love, love this. It's so cool. Yours would be quite a bit bigger. And then finally, that's for the regular arts and craft box, and for our bestie box or biggie box, for those that just can't get enough. They got to have it all. It's the 4th of July camper sign. Now this is the sign, it actually goes above the camper. And I can't wait to get going on this. So I've got some sponges I just hand cut. I got my tape. Let's do the tape trick. While I'm checking in with you guys, thanks for joining. If you're watching us, tell us, where are you watching us from? Is it somewhere really cool? Is it hot today? It's cool today here. Oh, old lady glasses. Gots to get that happening. All right, so I am waiting. There it is. There you go. Well, there we go. Okay, so I got to swipe left. It's like a dating app. You got to swipe. Okay, hi. And swipe. There we go. So I do the tape trick always. So if you're one of our wholesalers, I use just Scotch Blue 2090. And it's a great way not to lose your pieces and your parts. So I just kind of line things up the way they go. And keep in mind, at a paint party, this is kind of important because as the ladies are enjoying themselves, we'll just go that way. Sometimes they paint the wrong side, or sometimes the words go back the wrong way, and most of the time they're okay with it. They just think it's hilarious, but sometimes somebody's very, very sad that that's how it went down. So the tape trick helps so much. Keep everything right where it's supposed to be. Here we go. I love this font. It's really chubby. I really love that font. I think I'm shedding, guys, sorry. I'm ready for the 4th. It's so hard to find cute 4th of July decor. I'm just so happy. I went to Hobby Lobby today. I know you guys saw my post. I was like, pray for me, I'm going to Hobby Lobby. I did pretty good. It was only 35 bucks. But they had some cute-ish designs, but they weren't quite like what I wanted. So this way you can kind of design it the way you want. So here's the tractor. Nope, that's not right. It's a trailer, and it looks like there's a lot of parts on it. And the only correction we personally made was these stripes in the flag were all separate pieces. Nope, not gonna do it. I already know you guys would lose that like crazy. Everything else is just super cute. So cute. It's just so cute. The hubcap, the swamp cooler. I don't know what that is. The swamp cooler. We're going to call it the swamp cooler. We were pretty poor growing up, so we didn't have a trailer. What we did have was a backyard and a tent. We had a little bit of property. And so, you know, we would tent in the backyard. Hold on a second. And then I just have the trailer, and it's etched, so it makes it nice and easy. There's some holes to string up the sign and connect it to the camper, so that's really cool. Let me just clean up this mess. Now you can go any color you want, and I'm not going to surprise you guys here. You guys that know me and love me know that I'm going to do teal and white. I really love those vintage trailers. In fact, I'd love to have one just to drive around and hand out art supplies. I don't know. I don't know why. I want to see if you guys can see that okay. Perfect. If you had a camper, if you had a vintage camper, what color would you make yours? Because it doesn't have to be, you know, all red, white, and blue. That's just what we're doing for this show because it's the 4th. All right, and you could probably change out the sign regularly so it says something else. All right, so I'm gonna try that sponge technique. We're gonna see if it works. Grab my white, grab some teal. I have my favorite teal is Bahama Blue. It's a Deco Art product. It's the Americana paint. At Hobby Lobby today, I was finding I needed to pick up a small one, so it was like 99 cents, which was, I thought, really great price for Deco Art. And then if I need a bigger bottle, I go to Michael's. Use your coupon. So I'm gonna quickly use my sponge. I'm gonna put some paint on and take some paint off. And I know I want my sign to be white. Just plain old white. What do I think about this sponge? Well, it's definitely doing the job. I definitely would need multiple coats, multiple coats. So I don't know that I would want to paint this with a brush. Okay, I'm going to gross you out. Definitely shedding. Yep, it's month 3, I'm probably shedding. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to hold this up real quick so you can see. So you can still see the green underneath. If you wanted to, you could leave it like that. If you wanted to antique it, you could add a little color to the white right now. So it could be a little cinnamon or a little gold. I'm gonna do gold. And then I'll put a top coat on. So there's a lot of ways you can antique. Just don't want it yellow. Should have taken time to put an apron on. Okay, so the sponge works as a sponge. I'm trying to decide. I feel like it keeps picking up as much as it's depositing. So I'm going to reserve judgment for that for a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put that aside to dry. That was pretty easy. What's great about it is I cut my sponges into pretty large sections so I can easily just turn it and get several uses out of my sponge. Oh my gosh, happy Thursday, guys. So Sabrina's out of school tomorrow. I'm gonna take her, we have Monday off and Tuesday's school for an hour, 90 minutes. So we're calling it tomorrow, guys. There we go. Oh, Joy, you had a tent too? And Gail did too, and you love camping. Thank you. The comments just came through. So tomorrow we're calling it for Sabrina. She has 4 A's, an S, and a C, you know. So she did great. That last day is not going to make any difference. I'm going to paint this white. I'm going to paint the whole thing white. And we're going to go from there. I'm just giving it a base coat. I think the problem is the sponge is too absorbent. I'm gonna have to do some more research. What did it cost? That big block of sponge was $3.99, maybe less. Maybe there was a discount. And this is just like, do they call it upholstery sponge? Furniture sponges? Like padding? What I like about it is it got the paint in and it got it in pretty quick. I just want to show you, you're still able to see your lines, but if you weren't 100% positive, this is, pick a kid you don't like and give them this job. You know, we all have our favorites. So you're just going to take a toothpick and you're going to run the toothpick through that line, each and every coat, guys. I know, such a pain. But it really keeps those lines nice and crisp. And that's kind of like my trick, right? Now, I know I'm coming back a couple more times. Just hang in there with me or stop by later to see the finished project because it's pretty adorable. It really is. And this is for the arts and craft box. This is for the biggie box only. People that pay for the upgrade, they get this one. Some people that have just the regular arts and craft box, every now and then they upgrade to this one. So cute. And it's our best prices on any of our projects. You get 2 projects for $45 or 3 for $60. So it works out great. So you're gonna just keep adding your paint, keep doing it. I'm gonna move on to the fun stuff. It's time for the fun stuff. And you can pick up a foam brush or you can just grab some of your cheap paint sponges, cosmetic sponges from Walmart. The reason why I'm still looking for a good replacement sponge is that these on a large surface leave, like I'm gonna call it Klingons because I don't know what to call them. Like it tears up the sponge so it leaves parts behind, you know what I mean? And we just don't really need that hassle when we're creating. Joy, we had a 2-room tent. That sounds pretty ritzy compared to what we had growing up. That sounds a little bit like going to the Ritz-Carlton. Is that right? Or is it Hilton? Is it Hilton Ritz? So I'm looking at all of these pieces and I'm like getting a little flustered about what color I want things. So I know that I don't want more white because I have a nice white background. So what I'll do is, why don't I do a nice light blue for the flag and red for the USA. It doesn't have to be the royal blue. You can take a little bit of liberties, right? You still get that we got cranberry cream or buttercream and this aqua blue. It's okay. We get it. Founding fathers were clearly drunk when they picked out red, white, and blue. I know someone's gonna slam me one of these days for that, but I'm like, come on guys, for everything. Like a couple times a year we'll pull out those colors. I know some of you guys have red, white, and blue for your decor, and I'm not slamming you at all, but I just don't. It's like my good friend, Lori, she doesn't have any teal, so she cracks her up, but I use teal for everything. All right, so I'm just gonna take my Bahama blue, and I just got a mid-range, can you guys see that at all? You can. Mid-range blue, like a cadmium blue and some white. And I'm just gonna mix me up a real dreamy, ooh, that's so pretty. Is that pretty? A real dreamy blue. And it doesn't have to be royal blue. It's okay. The flag police are going to forgive us. I don't like using this brush. I'm going in with a very appropriate sponge. I'm going for it. I'm just gonna paint my flag. The banner, let's call it a banner, because there is an actual flag on here. Speaking of which, I should probably take some white in there. Some banner. Now, the number 2 question I would have to say we get around here is, Kelly Sue, do we paint the sides? You can if you want. I personally don't typically. I like the little shading it has. Now, with that being said, I did do it on this guy, right? I didn't do it on the bottom. I should probably get that done. I did do it on the words. I did not do it on the words. Gotcha. I kind of had the klutzes today. I'm kind of dropping everything. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go back with my white and get my flag. And then I just make it nice and easy. Where's my sponge? Okay. So like I said, we went in and we took off these tiny little sections and we made it one piece. You're gonna thank me later. You're gonna thank me. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna do red later. I'm gonna do brown anytime now. I can do brown for the flagpole. I'm gonna hear the dogs. So Sabrina and her friend are gonna come in. They're gonna swim a little bit, giggle. I hope I hear them giggle. I hope. Okay, I'm gonna add some red to, got some Anitas, because here's what I saw at, oh, they raised their price. At Hobby Lobby, they kind of got rid of like the larger deco art, so they must have lost a contract there or something, and they went with Anitas, and no, Anitas is fine. It's a good paint, specifically for the price. So Anita, if you're watching me, your paint's pretty good for the price, girl. But you're gonna have to put multiple coats. Sorry, that's just the way it is. Okay. Compared to like deco art, it's just the way it is. I'm just gonna come in here. I'm gonna sponge them. I mixed red and brown together to get a little bit deeper red. Yeah, so should just stop the phone right now and do a comparison with Anitas versus deco art. Okay, I think we need to, because I just painted that with the Anitas. Sorry. Ugh. And a little disappointed. Okay, so oop. Shake it up. With a hella good hair. Okay, I was watching Taylor Swift videos, sorry. Okay, here we go. Number one, let's see. So Deco Art Americano. It's pretty thick, it's lovely. This one's a little runnier. It also means that the opacity isn't as great. What I mean by that, coverage. Okay, so let's do something. Give me a Sharpie, people. Let me do this. Cleopatra. Okay. Here we go. That Sharpie's almost gone. So I wrote Cleopatra. Okay, I'm going to use the Anitas first. Can you see the word through it? Yes or no? So I rubbed on it 4 or 5 times. You can still see the lettering. Okay. I'm going to go in with my other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it has quite a bit better coverage. So it's not perfect by any means, but red is a really hard pigment after all. But I say, sorry Anita, I'm gonna stick with my deco art. It's just better for the price, guys. Just better. All right. That's wet. Coming in hot. Okay. I don't have very much paint on my sponge. Oh, that's a beautiful red, people. That is Tuscan red. Tuscan red. Buy it out before Christmas. Like heading into fall, buy it out. It's my favorite Christmas red. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay, so some of these have to be red, white, and blue. Let's check it out. Let me know, have you ever tried Anita's paint? It's typically fine-ish for a paint party or if you're in a bind. Hold on a second, I'm looking for my photo. When you're in a bind a little bit, it's fine-ish. The price is pretty good, but little bit disappointing. Okay, with it. I'm just a little bit disappointed in it. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do, one of these is going to be red. I'm going to hit all my red right now, and that's how I'm going to just pump these out. Pump it, pump it, pump it up. Okay, red, red. Down below, we have red and then 2 blues. I have my reference photo. Happy's gonna be red too. That just seems like a lot of red. And so the Tuscan already has that antique-y look to it.